This is a 33-week baby bump now. Definitely coming out there. I feel massive. I'm super uncomfortable. But she's growing really well. This is our plan for the weekend. Is to tackle this mess. We did switch Rose to the other room that's upstairs, so it used to be my get ready room. But I've been doing very little in here. I've been washing baby clothes, but that dresser is actually full of a whole bunch of stuff that I've been buying for baby girl or for baby girl's nursery. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through some of the stuff that I've picked up for baby girl. Then I can actually like tackle this room, I feel like. We'll start in the closet. Couple of outfits for her. And these, I think I just grabbed these these were at Toys R Us. So when Rose was little, I loved the Koala brand for her because she was a really like skinny baby and she took a long time to gain a lot of weight. So I don't know if this baby will be the same, but I thought if I got 0 to 3, then it would probably be sufficient. But definitely the Koala brand from Toys R Us fits a little bit smaller. Violet is definitely completely different than Rose, like 100% opposite of what Rose was. So Violet is gaining weight a lot more quickly than Rose did, and she outgrew these within weeks. So I wish I would have got a little bit of a bigger size. You guys are gonna have to ignore me. I'm like completely out of breath from doing nothing. I did get a new breast pump. That is a Spectra one. They don't sell that one in Canada, so I had to order it from Target.com and then they shipped it up here, which was great. It was just a little bit expensive to ship, but I'm excited to try that out because I know it has really good reviews. I love, 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 love this breast pump. I cannot say enough good things about it. I find it to be quite a bit more gentle than my Medela one. The only thing I don't like compared to the Medela Freestyle that I have is that this one is not portable. This specific Spectra one plugs into the wall, and I think there is a hack that you can do to make it so that it is portable and has a rechargeable battery that goes with it. But you can get one that does have a rechargeable battery. They just didn't ship it to Canada from the Target website. So there is that option. Overall, love this breast pump. Highly, highly recommend it. And then this is a giant puppy pillow, very similar to the one that Rose is very attached to, just massive. This stuff, it was funny because I'm like pretty well prepared for everything, but I did not get diapers. So these were on sale at Shoppers. I'm like, I better just get one box of newborn, so I'm all ready to go. I have a few size ones, and that's probably all I'm going to get for now. I did pick up a new bottle warmer. I had the Munchkin one with Rose. I absolutely hated that thing. I felt like it made the bottles too warm or too cold, and it took so long to like make bottles. So I decided on this one. This one works really well because it'll change the temperature depending if you're cooking formula or breast milk. I believe it connects to your phone as well. I don't know. This was something that was like on my must-haves. I wanted a way better bottle warmer this time around. My breastfeeding journey with Violet is going 100 times better than it did with Rose. Violet came out nursing like a champ, and we've had very minimal problems since. So I personally have not used this bottle warmer, but my husband has used it multiple times when I need to work, and he is a huge fan of it. He loves that there's a different setting for like breast milk versus formula. So breast milk, it heats it up really slowly, whereas with formula, I'm pretty sure it heats it up really quick. We haven't used it for formula, but he likes that because when it's all said and done, it's the perfect temperature for Violet. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, and it takes about 5 minutes to heat up, and it's super easy for my husband to use, so he gives a very good review on this. Another thing I really didn't like with Rose was the bathtub that we had. We just, honestly, I didn't even think that we would really need a bathtub, so it was super last minute with her. We ended up getting one from, we have a visitor. Hey, what's up? You coming to see Mom? You sweet girl. You acting like you're tired even though I know it's not your nap time.
Baby.
That's for your baby sister. Do you want to say hi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Rocky.
No, you're saying hi to Riker?
Yeah.
Yeah. And say hi, everyone. It's been a long time since we've been on the vlog together, hasn't it? We just kind of got a bathtub like used, and it was fine. It did the trick. I just didn't like how hard it was for her. She liked baths, she just didn't like that one. So anyway, I wanted to get a nicer bathtub for her baby this time. This is the Summer Infant Soothing Whirlpool Bath. Now, it took me a long time to decide what bathtub to get, just because I wasn't sure where I was going to be bathing baby. Whether it would be downstairs and we would set it in the sinks, or if it would be upstairs on the counter, or if it'd be in the tub. The reason I decided on this one is because it comes with like the little shower head, and then I was thinking that we'd be bathing baby on the counter in their shared bathroom. I like this bathtub. I'm gonna say that I don't love it, and the reason that I don't love it is I feel like it doesn't offer a ton of structured support for a newborn.
But as Violet gets a little bit bigger and she can kind of hold her head up better and stuff, it does offer a little bit more support for her. It looks nice and comfy. I do like that the mesh support is mesh because when you are washing her with the hose, like the water just kind of seeps right through, and I definitely feel like her hair gets really clean and I get all of the soap off of it. I love the little wand for how we bath her because we do bath her, like I said, on the countertop in our bathroom, so that works really well.
That is why I decided on this one. Hopefully it works okay. This was my first baby purchase. This is the Fisher-Price Rock and Play. I wanted one of these when Rose was a baby. They weren't available in Canada then, and then by the time they were available in Canada, she was probably about 6 months old, and I just didn't feel the need for it anymore. This was my very first purchase because I was like, I'm hands down getting a Rock and Play this time. I've heard nothing but good things about them.
This video was filmed months ago, and since then the Fisher-Price Rock and Plays have been recalled in the States. They are not recalled in Canada. There's just some warnings to make sure that you're using it properly in Canada. I have to say that I absolutely love the Fisher-Price Rock and Play. There's definitely a lot of controversy around this right now, and I think with any baby product, just read the warnings, make sure you're using it properly, all of that, but just be forewarned that these are not easily available to find now.
This is baby girl's nursery stuff, so all of her crib stuff. This I got on, I found it at first on Wayfair, and then I checked on Amazon. It was way cheaper on Amazon. This comes with the quilt, the skirt, the sheets, changing pad cover, and a diaper stacker. And then I also did buy the crib bumpers separate. And I know people are gonna like hate on me for the crib bumpers, but these were a godsend when Rose started rolling over. She would roll over and then she'd like hit her head and hit herself on her crib and it would wake her up. So once I put bumper pads in her crib when she could roll over, she stopped waking herself up. So I don't know, you gotta do what works for you. And if I find that this isn't gonna work for number 2, then it is what it is. But I did want to make sure that I got the full set just in case. This I believe will be baby's coming home outfit. This is from Burts Bees. Little boutique near us sells the Burt's Bees stuff, so I think this will be perfect. And that is in newborn, and this is 0 to 3. And the reason I really like these is because they have, well, maybe the 0 to 3 doesn't have, yeah, they do. They have the little fold over cuffs, which was hard to find with Rose. So it just depends on the brands for the fold over cuffs. Baby number 2 seriously did not need very much. This is all, I believe this is all 0 to 3 stuff that I've already folded and organized. And then newborn stuff is going to go in here. I just have to clear this drawer out and I'll show you guys what's in it. That's all newborn stuff over there. She didn't need too many pieces. I just grabbed some stuff that I thought was super cute. These were just from Costco. I don't know, for some reason I really like the fish prints of these. And it is a t-shirt set and a long sleeve set. This is 3 months. Some of the Peckle sleepers. A nice purple one. I'm finding it really hard to find purple clothes for baby girl actually. And then all these clothes again were from that same boutique. So these are some scratch mitts from Jax and Lennon. And another pair of them.
I love, love, love these scratch mitts. They do not fall off of Violet at all. They're super soft, they're super comfortable, and they let her move her hands around as well. I don't reach for any other scratch mitts if I need them for her.
And also, this is from Loved Baby. It's got a little headband, a little hat, and then I found, this was on for a really good price. This was on sale. A onesie, but again with the little fold over cuffs, and I love this like thermal sleeper. And again, fold over cuffs. And lastly, this one, which matches the little hats that I just shared with you guys, and fold over cuffs. I was really excited to find some outfits with fold over cuffs.
I absolutely love everything that I've bought from the Loved Baby brand, especially the sleepers. I love the little mitt cuffs that cover over her hands because they still allow her to move around and they're not super snug and tight. The only thing is this specific spotted pattern fabric, she's definitely outgrown a lot quicker than the waffle weave, so they do fit a little bit different. But at the same time, I've put her in these since she was like a fresh newborn all the way up till now when she's 2 months old, and they've fit her perfectly. I would absolutely love to get more of these for different sizes because there's some of my hands down favorite sleepers we've tried on her.
If you guys watched my newborn must-haves video, I shared these in there. These are made from a local lady actually. She makes these burp cloths that are fairly big, but they're all made out of flannel. So I got 2 different prints of those. Purple flowers and then some like ponies. And she also makes these giant swaddle blankets. I love these. I did swaddle Rose in these, but Rose was also like a winter baby, so I needed her to be like a little bit more warm. This baby's gonna be a summer baby, so these might not end up being used for swaddling. but they are really good for covering like your entire body when you're like burping baby. There's so many uses for these ones. I loved these receiving blankets way more than the ones that I can get in the stores because they're bigger. They're made of a really nice flannel material. They're just so much nicer. So I got a bunny print one from her. I got this like stars and moons one, the pony one that matches the burp cloth, the purple floral that matches the burp cloth, and then this kind of tropical animals print. And I have a bunch still from Rose too, but I want them on every level, so I did want a few new ones. I'll share a few of like my nursing stuff and postpartum stuff in this video too, just to include it all in one video, I guess. But I did get this Bravado nursing bra, and then I do have like the clip-on pumping attachment to it as well.
This nursing bra is super comfortable. I really like it. I don't think it's like the most flattering or pretty bra, but it is very comfortable and it functions really nicely for me. The pumping attachment that you can get for it as well is okay. I much prefer the Simple Wishes pumping bra. So if you're kind of trying to decide between the two, I would recommend the Simple Wishes one. I find that to be a little bit more versatile.
This was my favorite nipple cream with Rose, so I got 2 of them because I'm going to set up 2 nursing stations in the house.
I ended up trying a few other nipple creams as well. I tried the Rocky Mountain Soap nipple cream. I also tried the Organic Mama nipple cream, I think it is. And out of all the different ones I tried, I still prefer the Medela. I like that it is really easy to apply. I like that it comes in a squeeze tube. I felt it to be like a little bit more gentle when I was applying it. Overall, this is the one that I preferred. I did get the Frida Baby Mum Washer. I've heard really, really good things about these. So again, I have 2 of them because I'm going to set up 2 postpartum boxes in the house. That's what these are for, is postpartum boxes. If you're going to be having a baby, get these. These are amazing. So you can see by the little picture there that the little angle thing kind of squirts up, whereas the peri bottles that you get in the hospital, I found they were kind of annoying to use, and then water would drip all down my hand and it was just a disaster. Things are already messy enough down there as it is. So having something like this that just makes it a little bit easier and a little bit nicer to clean was amazing. I use this all the time in the shower too. I also found this to be a lot more gentle than the peri bottle because the peri bottle is just like one big stream, whereas this is almost like a little mini gentle shower. I absolutely love this thing. Can't say enough good things. These are journals from a brand called Write to Me, and again, I got them at that local boutique. This is nothing like, this isn't guided or anything. This is just a journal. And I've been so bad at journaling this pregnancy, so I kind of just want to get all of my thoughts down in one before this baby comes as like a sum up pregnancy journal. I'm hoping that I'm able to do that. And then I also got the girls the baby books because they're so cute. The reason I got one for Rose, like I journaled every single day with Rose. I don't know if I have a video up on that. But I really liked that this book also included like from age 1 and up, not just the first year. So I'm hoping to go back in and fill a little bit of this in for Rose. I don't know. I sound like I have so much time. I really don't. So it might not happen. But if it doesn't, I still want to make sure that I'm including like the rest of the years in here because there's been so many things I want to document for Rose and I just have nowhere to document it. So I got one for baby girl on the way and then one for Rose as well. This journal is absolutely adorable. I'm so glad that I got it for Violet, but not only her, I'm glad that I got it for Rose too. I love that it's simple, but it's also guided so that there's some little prompts and stuff that you might want to remember down the road. I love that it includes the pregnancy. It also includes time in the hospital too, and like who visited at the hospital or anything that happened at the hospital, which I think is unique. It's also something that, looking back, if my mom had kept a journal like this, it'd be really cool to kind of see that sort of information. So I found that it was something that was not included in typical baby journals that you find. I thought this was very well laid out and very well like thought out and planned. I like that you can include pictures. You could decorate it if you wanted to. It's not necessary, but you can definitely make it your own with just the little prompts that are in it as well. So it continues for every single month of the first year, and then at the back of the book are some of your firsts. So some of baby's first Christmas, haircut, walking. It actually has like a teeth chart where you can keep track of when the teeth came in, which I thought was kind of interesting. And after all of those firsts, at the very end of the book is spaces for the following years. So year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, all the way up until year 5. I really like how this book came together, and I've started it with Violet, and I will definitely be going back and adding all of the information that I can put in for Rose too.
cheapest place that I was able to find baby velvet hangers was on Amazon. Also picked up some pacifier clip, again from that local boutique where I live. I should not be allowed in that store, that's for darn sure. I got a purple one and I did get a pink one. It's funny because whenever I buy like baby gifts for people, Steve's like, you gotta make sure you get those pacifier clips. These ones are nice because they are also double as like teething accessories too. Okay, into the drawers. This is drawer number 1. I am gonna change the knobs on all of these to these little knobs here. They're just kind of crystal purple ones. These are just from HomeSense. I go through a ton of like little baby towels, and I want these again all over the house. So there's going to be some in her nursery, some in the bathroom, some in my baby stations, which I'm hoping to set up and show you guys because I'm really excited about those. And we have a bunch left over from Rose, but we use those in the kitchen. So I did want to get a few more for baby girl. These I must have bought like way earlier because I forgot I had these. But some more burp cloths. This is from another local lady where I live. These are not from the same one as those. I got these at like a farmer's market, I think. Some more of the koala baby. Oh, this is perfect for Easter. See, I forgot everything, you guys. This is why you shouldn't buy stuff super early. I was actually going to get like a bunny sleeper, so that's perfect. Bunny sleeper, koala brand from Toys R Us. Another sleeper. This is in here. This is just like one of those free things that you get from Pampers. I think I got that from like Time Maternity or something. One of my mom friends recommended these little sleepers for when baby girl's younger because it has the bottom left open, so it's easier for diaper changes. And I'm so excited because I didn't know that they had fold over cuffs. So that's perfect. I got that one and this one. I think they're both in newborn, but they're fairly big, so I would imagine these will last a little bit longer. And that is that print, and then a really nice cute pink one. Those might come to the hospital actually.
These little gowns were perfect for the early days where babies are all kind of squished up still and they're not really stretching out. I found that this was nice because it kept her warm and secure, but she still had room to move around if she needed to. I really liked using these when Violet was a fresh newborn.
Some more washcloths. If you guys are looking for the cheapest place to get baby washcloths, definitely check out HomeSense or Amazon. That is what I have found to be the cheapest. Last few things in here. Toys R Us was having a sale on the Wubbanubs when I bought that Rock and Play. So we didn't know baby's gender yet, so these were just neutral ones. There's a gray little mouse one, and then a white little lamb. I did get the Hayaka. I can't remember how you say that. I got one of them, but I'm gonna have 2 breastfeeding stations, so I'm contemplating getting a second one.
I found the Hawkeye to be like a hands down staple for me in the early breastfeeding days. When I was nursing Violet on one boob, I would attach it to the other one and it would catch the letdown. I shouldn't even word it like that because it is actually a pump. It does suck to your boob and pump the milk out, which in turn can increase your supply. So if you're looking for something to just catch the letdown and not pump the milk out, this is something that you might not want to use because it can increase your supply by doing it, which can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on your individual nursing journey. I really liked it in the initial stages though because I was trying to bring my milk in as much as possible. I would also take a little syringe and syringe some of the milk that I caught in the like first early days into Violet, that way to make sure that she was definitely getting enough milk in the early stages when we weren't entirely sure if breastfeeding was taking off yet or what was happening with it. So for me personally, this was a hands down staple. I would definitely recommend it to people. I don't actually really use it much now that she's a little bit older, but hands down the early few days and weeks, I definitely recommended this and it was super effective.
One of my favorite soothers with Rose because they have like a little case that holds like the nipples or whatever, which was really good for storing breast milk and freezing breast milk for like a breasticle.
Violet took to a soother instantly, and this is the one that she prefers. I've also tried a whole bunch of other ones, and we always go back to this one because this is the one that she will take and will stay in her mouth the longest.
And then I saw these on West Coast Kids, and I thought that I would try them. They are soothers that if they fall, they kind of pop into each other, so they're a little bit more sanitary.
I'm not sure if I use these incorrectly or what, but I really don't like these. Violet doesn't like these either, and as much as they pop into each other, I have a hard time popping them out so that she takes them properly. I don't know. We just didn't really like these ones, but again, I might just be using them incorrectly.
And this is like a baby tracker from Erin Condren. This is to keep track of like pees and poops and feeds when baby comes. We used actually this book here, which was amazing with Rose. I might try and see if I can get this coiled though, because non-coil books kind of drive me nuts.
We had a lot of problems with Rose gaining weight and Rose nursing properly and Rose eating properly. So for Rose, this was a staple. Violet came out nursing like a champ, and I have not really had to worry about keeping track of her diapers and her feeds and all of that. I did like maybe the first week or so until she got back up to her birth weight. So I didn't find that I needed this as much for Violet, but I do like that there is sections in here for doctor's appointments, so you can keep track of either questions to ask at doctor's appointments or things that happen at doctor's appointments. That I did use it for.
My first water mat, we got this for a gift for somebody and they really liked it, so I wanted to make sure that I got one for next baby too. These were things that I bought like when we first kind of found out. And this was again one of my very first purchases. I remember seeing this again with Rose, but by the time I discovered it, she was too big. And this is a Binksy baby, so you can put it in the shopping cart. I thought this would be perfect for having 2 kids.
I remember this is something that I desperately wanted when I had Rose, and I thought it would come in so handy with having a second kid. I have literally never used this. I do think that like as a newborn, I was too nervous for her to put her in. Now that she's a little bit older, I'm definitely going to try it out. But because of how busy things have been with me going back to work so early, we actually online shop all the time for our groceries. So I'm not entirely sure how much use I am going to get out of this, but I will definitely try it and maybe update in a vlog or something.
These were my favorite nursing pads with Rose that are disposable ones. I'm still on the hunt for non-disposable ones that I like as much. A couple of the last things, I did get a new wipe warmer. Again, this was featured in my baby favorites must-haves video with Rose. I loved a wipe warmer. I know these are controversial. People either love them or hate them. I absolutely loved my wipe warmer, but I didn't love that particular one. So this one is the misting one. The only warmer with auto mist. So I'm hoping that this works okay. It actually didn't really have the best reviews.
The reviews of this wipe warmer said that the lid does not stay closed, and that was what the negative feedback was on it. That is 100% true. The lid does not stay closed, which it kind of defeats the purpose of keeping the wipe warmers like misted, because then they dry out when the lid is open. But Steve figured out a hack to make the lid stay closed, and that little latch thing that's right above the blue thing, oh god, I'm doing such a bad job of describing it. He pulled that out, and for some reason it makes the lid stay closed by doing this, and ever since he was able to do that, I absolutely love this wipe warmer. It does keep the wipes nice and moist and like a perfect temperature, and it is awesome. Definitely not necessary on both the main floor and in my nail studio. I just have like a wipe holder, which I really like from OXO, and that is more than sufficient, but I do kind of like having a wipe warmer too.
Rose has one of these and she absolutely loved it, so I picked one up for baby number 2 as well. Only difference with this one is it plays music and it has lights, whereas Rose's just has lights. But it'll match the nursery really nicely. Rose desperately wants to play with that though.
I got this mainly for the sound machine because I like having a little bit of lullaby music when the kids are sleeping, or to like put them to sleep. The music in this is insanely annoying. I actually really did not like listening to it when I was putting Violet to sleep. So this has since moved to Rose's room and she loves it in there. It is perfect in there. We have in Violet's room this Fisher Price one. Oh my gosh, I love this thing. It plays the perfect like soothing music. You can plug it into the wall, which is nice, so you don't have to replace batteries for it. You can have it going all night if you want, or you can set different timers for it too. My only complaint is I find the volume is either too quiet or too loud. I have it on the quietest setting, and I wish there was kind of an in-between, but I really like this. Hands down love it. It gives a perfect light for nighttime diaper changes or nighttime nursing sessions. I cannot say enough good things about this. I'm so glad you guys recommended this to me on Instagram.
I got a lot of suggestions for different bottles, so I actually bought quite a few to try. The rest of them are downstairs, but I did get a lot of feedback on the breastfeeding bottle, which is like really just shaped like a boob. So that is one bottle that I got to try. Also these bottles here, these were on for a really good price, I think at Walmart or something.
Because Violet has been like a champ nurser right from the beginning, she has gotten very minimal bottles. Steve liked these Nuke ones. The only thing is the milk came out really fast for her, so we were finding that they were just too much for her initially. His only requirements that I've given him for bottle feeding is he's supposed to pace feed her. So for pace feeding, Steve has found that the Comatoma ones actually work really well. They kind of do the work for you, and they have like a different feel than the other hard plastic ones. He's a big fan of these, and these are the ones that he reaches for all the time out of all the other bottles that I have put in our bottle organization thing here. And I will have an organization video up kind of going more in details as to what's in this cupboard.
This is the rest of her set for her nursery. So I did get the second changing pad cover.
Just wanted to give you guys a sneak peek as to what Violet's nursery looks like. If you follow me on Instagram, then you would have seen it there. But I do think that this Trend Lab set really matched nicely with what we ended up doing. Lots of florals, lots of purple, rainbows, unicorns. It turned out super, super cute, and I do think that that set is really good quality.
I don't know if this will get used, but this is the Window Valance. This is baby girl's another journal. This is her daily journal, which I'm hoping to keep up with this as well. I know it's going to be hard with having 2 kids. I don't know if it'll actually happen, but I definitely want to give it a good try for her. And the last part of her set, I think this is the last part, is this storage caddy, which matches everything. And this is going to go in my breastfeeding cart.
This did not end up in my breastfeeding cart. This actually ended up on our main floor and is full of all of Violet's diapering needs and all of Rose's hair accessories that we need for the downstairs. And I really, really like this thing. It's super flexible. It's not stiff, so you can hold a lot of stuff in it.
Another crib sheet for that set. These are for the hospital. Some new slippers for my hospital bag. I did get myself a nice pair of pajamas. These are from Pink Blush Maternity. I lived in nice comfy pajamas at the hospital. In all honesty, these are probably going to be my coming home outfit too, because with Rose, I brought a really nice, cute coming home outfit, and I literally just wore pajamas home.
I cannot say enough good things about this pajama set from Pink Blush Maternity. It is so soft. It is so comfortable. It's not restricting at all on the belly, so it'd be great for pregnant ladies, but also postpartum. I had a lot of pain in my belly postpartum with Violet, and I didn't want anything too restricting, and this was fabulous for it. It's great for breastfeeding. The only thing that I don't like about it is it is super see-through, so I definitely did not wear it out of the hospital, but I wore it literally like every single day postpartum, and I wish I had gotten myself more sets of these because they're so comfortable, so nice. If you have any mom friends or you yourself are delivering soon, this would be something great to kind of spoil yourself with because it is just so perfect for those initial days. I still live in this pajama set.
These are from Baby Be Mine, and these are like matching sets, I guess. This is a gownie, so this is a hospital gown. So I bought one of these with Rose. I actually never wore the hospital gown. I never took it out, but I did want to get a new matching set this time for baby because we do know the gender. With Rose, I just got stuff for me. I didn't get anything for baby. I also got the matching pillowcase. This I definitely used with Rose. It's so funny. Got really, really cute pictures with me in my house coat as well as like the pillow in the background, so I definitely wanted a pillowcase. I know these are ridiculous, but I love them. And then I did get baby girl the swaddle blanket with the matching little hat. Did get a new house coat. I love the Baby Be Mine house coat. I still have mine. I still wear it, so I did want to get it because it matches like the swaddle blanket and stuff with baby. These are ridiculous. I know they are. When I showed my husband them, he's like, you are absolutely insane. After you give birth, you don't really feel that beautiful or pretty, and these definitely help you feel like a little bit prettier.
I am so glad I got myself this set. I didn't end up using that hat for Violet because it is actually really, really tight, I felt like, and she had a lot of bruising on her head when she first came out, so I just didn't feel comfortable putting like a tighter hat on top of her. But I absolutely love the swaddle blanket. I never did swaddle her in it, but I do find it to be a really nice sized blanket. It's not too big, but it's also not too small. I actually use it when she's in the car seat, and I put it over top of her legs because it's kind of weighted a little bit, so it doesn't move around at all, and it fits perfectly in there. I loved having a really nice hospital gown. I actually ended up using this one for after delivery because I wanted like cute pictures and stuff, and it was easy access for breastfeeding. The one that I had initially purchased for Rose's delivery and never used, I used for delivering Violet this time, and actually it didn't get like as dirty as I thought it was going to. I could easily like reuse it again, and I'm gonna keep it just in case we end up having more babies down the road. And then the house coat, oh my gosh, I love the house coat. They've changed their house coat since I had the house coat with Rose, and the sleeves are now 3/4 and they're kind of loose, which is really nice, and the house coats are a little bit longer, so they go below my knees now. So again, the first few days postpartum at home, I lived in that house coat as well as like the pajama set from Pink Blush Maternity.
This is my new diaper bag. I'm so excited for it. My push present, I guess, to myself, I don't know, with Rose, I guess from Steve, I don't know. It's something I picked out myself, was my first Jujubee diaper bag, which I do have. I think I only have a newborn tour on. Anyway, I still use that diaper bag. I still love that diaper bag, but I felt like it was a little small, so I did want to get like the next size up. This is the Be Prepared size diaper bag from Jujubee, and I did get some accessories to go with it as well. This is a secured dusk I think, print. It just recently came out actually in their January launch, and I saw it and I fell in love with it. And it's got rose gold hardware on it as well. So this is the mummy pouch in the front. It is super giant. I absolutely love how accessible things will be in here. If you guys are wondering how this compares to the BFF, it is significantly bigger. It's more like a weekender bag than like a diaper bag. It is a diaper bag. It's laid out like a diaper bag, but it's really big. I personally love like a big bag, so I'm like pumped for this. Then in here, I just have a Passy Pod as well. I used this for her soothers as well as for my nipple shield when I was having problems breastfeeding initially. So this is my new diaper bag. I'm insanely pumped about this. I will do a tour either of my hospital bag or down the road, hopefully how I have this set up as an actual diaper bag for 2, but I will be packing this for the hospital.
I'm not too sure what happened to the rest of my footage to show you guys the other accessories that I got for Jujubee in this print, but I will do a diaper tour bag, how I'm using it with a toddler and a newborn. I love this diaper bag. It is massive, so I definitely know that it's not going to work for everybody. I'm the type of person when I go out with the girls that I want to have everything possible that I could need, and this diaper bag fills that need because I can put so much stuff in it. But I will go more in depth on that when I do my diaper bag tour video.
I've had a lot of requests to share on my Instagram some of the stuff I've been buying for baby, and if you guys follow me there, I've been sharing stuff kind of as it's been coming in, but I definitely wanted to like do like a video of it for you as well. Sorry again, this is just like hashtag real life, 33 weeks pregnant. I rarely put my makeup on anymore. I literally am so excited to get back to like feeling like myself when this baby comes. I'll show you guys some organization stuff after it is all set up because I've got some fun organization plans for this room as well as throughout the house for baby. But anyway, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. I'm feeling good. I'm just very sore and very uncomfortable, so make sure you're keeping up with my Instagram because that's where I'm posting like all sort of baby stuff. Not really posting, I just do stories. I suck at posting on there. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.